Go fruit yourself.
Oh, come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Oh, yes. Oh, you're an athlete. Well, athlete. Pretending to be a tiger. Oh. Little Figsy. Wanna go for a walk? Yes, that's right. You wanna go for a walk? Yes, little walkies. The little walkies. Alright, I'm gonna go for a very easy jog. Aren't we, Figsy? We're gonna go for a jog together. We're gonna go for a jog together. We're gonna go into Morialta. I have to put these on, Figsy. And I think it's about time I got some new shoes. What do you think? These are going to really start to hamper my performance soon. So that's what I'm wearing today. Going for a jog, aren't we, Dream Rider?
Oh yeah, jogging on the spot.
We're going to go for a jog. I'm going to hold the stick the whole way. And
We run about 10 hours a day.
10 hours a day.
Full gas. Marathon a day.
Yeah. Sure, buddy, sure.
I've had one marathon this year.
I saw a comment that someone was saying that we're lying about how much exercise we're doing. We should be more honest.
Well, follow us on Strava. We run with Garmin watches so you can see what we're doing. We upload to Strava. So look at our heart rate, look at the watts per kilo we do.
Yeah, anyone who knows me well knows it's absolutely 100% true how much exercise I do.
Bingo.
And I sit on my ass so much that you get pissed off at me, actually.
Yeah, we look like Olympic athletes, runners and cyclists. We wouldn't look out of place at the Olympics at all. But the reality is we don't do that volume or intensity that it takes to be that Olympic level. Even though we look like it, you know, I've gone to any running race, people think he's going to win, you know, unless they know me. And they go, oh, I do know he's fast, he's not that fast. So
That's it. You're the next interval. You grab the stick.
Next interval?
I'll run behind you.
all right. Oh.
Yeah, so, you know, you don't have to do a lot. You just have to be consistent and
Get out there.
yeah, and get out there. Be consistent, and what I've noticed is even if I just do a little bit, you know, every second day, it just keeps the metabolism revved. It's like you're revving the motor of the car. You want to keep, you know, put the clutch in, accelerate, just rev.
You want to get the blood flowing. You know, if you want to detox, you got to get your blood moving. That's why guys like Robert Morse are obese, and they talk about they're detox experts, but they're obese. And it's like, do some exercise, man.
Yeah.
Get out there in the fresh air.
You got to exercise.
Got to pump your lymph.
Yeah. You don't have to go crazy about it.
Just go out there and do some fresh air. Walk, cycle.
You're
Do what you can do.
There. How's the arm?
It's good.
Nice.
I don't hold it too long so I don't get too bulky.
Oh yeah, you might.
Might cut my running times down.
What's Figsy doing? Oh, she's down there.
Figsy?
He's joining in.
Alright, let's get down to
I'll see you at the
business.
waterfall.
People ask me why is Figsy so scared. She was in a cage for about 4 years and I think she's been bashed by a man. She's very, very wary of men.
She doesn't like when you hold that stick.
Doesn't like sticks to you, little Figsy. Hey?
Sorry, Figsy, let's go. Come on. You're going to be sharing. Let's go. We found the waterfall. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
So we came here on foot with Figsy.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one.
Figsy. A little mountain family here. So this is why we live in Adelaide, because the training is just world class, really, really world class. Food's not so good, but it's just, I mean, we live about, you know, a mile or so from this. So it's just an incredible place to live here. The training, the running, these cliffs. You know, it's just amazing. So, anything else you want to share freely?
What's that? I just wanted to say, once you meet them, you will not eat them. How good's that?
Show us your physique. Give us a stand up. Show us your body.
Little pig.
Show us the skinny girls.
Little pig.
There we go. Nice. Go vegan. High carb for the win.
Here, Figsy. Come here, Figsy. Yeah. Come on. Yay. Little pigs. Little pigs. Oh, shit, Figsy. Oh, Figsy. Okay, so here she is now. Sometimes she turns really tight when she's running, and she might cramp up and she hurts herself, and oh my god, you know, she's done it a couple of times and it scares the bejeevers out of me, but the good thing is she's okay within a couple of seconds. So she's just, you know, she's just got so much power in that little machine that she doesn't know how to handle it sometimes, or you know, that it's cold as well. But as you can see, she's perfectly fine now. Okay, so we've got some persimmons here. Some of them are a little bit far gone, just a little bit. They've got some mold on them, but most of them are fine, and that's what people don't realize. They need to be squishy. They need to be like this, you know, kind of oozing out. That's when they're really ripe. So we've just got a few left, and we're gonna get into them. Okay, so we're off to the city. Gonna do a little bit of shopping, get a few things we need, and that's about it, isn't it, Harley?
That's about it. Get some new shoes freely.
Yeah.
And just last about 2 years. So.
Yeah, years and years. And just continuing on from our tantric sex discussion, we're actually we're talking about polyamory.
What's polyamory again?
So like polyamory, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, is like multiple partners.
Yeah,
okay,
at once. In a week.
At once, yeah. Like, so you're like, yeah, having sex with one person, and then like your boyfriend, so
you got
or your
Monday,
girlfriend.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Different boys and girls.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So you got
play in the field.
Play in the field.
Play in the field.
But everybody's kind of in agreement with it.
So there's transparency in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've been asked before whether we're into that, you know, a few times.
Yeah.
And what do you think? What do you think?
No, yeah, so
that could be some fun.
I think it can be fun, but I think whenever
I reckon the thought of it's fun.
Yeah,
but
fantasies are always fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like, ooh, that's a little bit exciting. It's kind of exciting for a moment, I think. Like, and then it gets like, well, then you start to think about
real world situations.
Yeah.
Fantasies are always fun, you know, like if you could just live in a fruit world or something like that, just durians rolling down the street.
And like, no sort of, you don't have to think about the emotional aspects.
There's no emotions.
There's no other.
What's that?
I think you have to speak a bit louder. Because like the microphone's a little bit crappy.
Okay, sorry. So there's emotions to consider, there's STDs, there's unwanted pregnancies, there's people getting jealous, or there's
being murdered in your sleep.
Generally when two people get hot and sweaty, someone's going to get attached at some point to some degree.
Yeah, definitely. Especially the female, I think, because like, you know, males generally like to go around and sow the seed, spread the seed.
I think that's why prostitution's so popular, because people pay for sex and then it's done. There's no like ongoing. It's like getting a massage, you pay for it and you're done. Next, you know, it's very commodified.
And I remember like when we're at tantric yoga, Gami yoga, I remember thinking, I mean, like it was so kind of like brainwashing almost there. Like you're in this environment and everybody's into that. And
isolation.
And it was starting to become like a feasible thing. Like, oh, maybe we could explore this.
Yeah.
And you know, we talked about it, and it just fizzled out pretty quickly because we realised that was just
not realistic for where we want to be.
Not realistic, and we're happy with each other. You know, like, why do you want to go elsewhere where when you're happy with your current partner?
If you're happy with your fruits, keep going. You know, I think
keep eating the same fruit.
If you don't get like, if you have some idea of what bananas should taste like, and then you eat them. Like if you come to Australia and you're from America, the US, and if you come to Australia or if you're from Canada and you try an Aussie banana and you're like, fuck man, this is crap. I want the Ecuadorian stuff we used to get back in the US and Canada. So if you have a partner and you think, wow, I thought this was going to be better, but it's not, then you might want to go, well, what are the other flavours taste like, you know?
Nice analogy.
So I think that's where if people, before they get married or settle down, if they go through a variety of partners and they find out what they like in a partner, both sexually, chemistry, lifestyle, diet, religious views, whatever, I think that's going to be a lot better long-term relationship than just falling in love with the first person you ever kiss and you know, having 7 kids with them. But that's fine.
And then later on, well, if that works for you, and also if that works for you, if polyamory works for you and you're enjoying yourself and like you're having fun and everyone's in agreement, then why not do it? It's like, it's each their own in that way.
There's a lot of ways to peel a banana.
Yeah.
It's like those people on the internet who are professional porn people and they just, you know, have swinger clubs and
yeah, like actually my auntie, which is my dad's sister, was well into swinging. She was way into it. Her husband, actually, was it her? No, I think it was more her husband's idea, and he kind of used to drag her along. And I remember she actually ended up being with, you know, Mr. Bondi, sleeping with Mr. Bondi at the time. This is like maybe 50 years ago. And her husband got really jealous about it. And I think they ended up breaking up about something. Or like, I don't know if they broke up or not, but it was a big deal. But it was just interesting that she was into that. I didn't expect that at all.
I think the bottom line of relationships is just be transparent and understand what you both want. And
yeah, be upfront with each other. And if there's a problem, don't bury it. Definitely speak about it.
Communicate.
Yeah, you've got to communicate.
Quality relationships in direct proportion to quality of communication. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have things where, you know, like we want to communicate, we want to talk about it and make sure we get it out in the open, or else like it starts to fester. We've had things where that festers a bit and then it comes to a head. So before it gets there, you gotta talk about it.
Discuss.
Yeah, we've learned a lot over the last, you know, 7 years or something of being together.
Bingo.
Yeah, we've developed as a couple and grown together. That's important. When you
Yeah, I think
like
it's as people entertain fantasies, and that's just normal and healthy. I think it's when something keeps coming up, then that's when you need to address it. Like, it's a bit like I used to work in a job where occasionally I thought, fuck, this sucks, you know? But overall I really enjoyed it. And then I worked in jobs where I thought, this sucks every fucking day. And I was like, I've got to get out of this job. So it's normal to have dissatisfaction or whatever, but if it keeps coming up, then maybe you should address it. That's my tip for anything in life. Nothing's perfect.
Don't bury it.
But if there's more cons than pros, then it's time to address it.
Yeah, I agree.
Work, relationships, diet, whatever. Let's go to the Indian restaurant and feast.
So it's a no from you?
A no.
For a third wheel?
Nah, third wheels. Two wheels is enough.
2 wheels is enough.
Third wheels drags you down, slows you down.
Oh, this is a colourful display.
Interesting. Yeah. We're probably going to get a few ring bag, which is like the tensile fibers.
There's my melon socks. But I think these look quite good.
That's cool.
And more importantly, do they function well? Are they
Yes.
going to be good for running? And
Oh, legend. Awesome. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Wicked. Too easy.
And
here's
lightweight.
the other one.
And the Olympus.
There's my scar if you can see it
That's this
earlier.
trail thing.
Yep.
The
Chain
three
ring.
ones that interested me was the These two vegetarian kids can get some vegan tucker.
So it goes, go fruit yourself during the day and go root yourself at night.
Big bit. We can fruit yourself at night time.
You can fruit yourself at night if you want
I'm
to.
reading the South Australian Road Runners Club member protection policy. This is from my disqualification from the Barossa Marathon. So tonight we had a bit of a review, so they'll decide in the next 24 hours if Drew and I get suspended or not.
Yeah, we're going to find that out.
It's a lot of paperwork there.
Fingers are crossed. Fingers and toes are crossed.
This is like a court proceedings. Look at that. I even printed out my our website. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Trolling. They've got the Instagram on there as well. Good vegan mayonnaise, good lettuce. Dumpling
Wow, that
soup.
dumpling soup looks good.
A little bit of a sweet and sour of tofu strips there. Some rice. Freely's little curry over there. Very tasty. How is it, Freely? Good?
Yum. It's very good.
Let's
Very
dine,
good.
let's eat. Feast.
Let's do it.
Banana Girl. So fruit yourself.